OpenSolar's cash flow feature provides a simple and streamlined experience for your customers throughout the project lifecycle. In this video, we'll show you what the integrated checkout looks like from the customer's perspective. After accessing the online proposal, the customer has the ability to review proposal and sign the installation agreement. After they've checked off the terms and conditions box and signed the agreement, click the Accept Proposal button. The system then prompts them with a new menu where they can then make their payment. Here we can see that after accepting that online proposal, they're then presented with a new menu where they can then make that payment. On the right-hand side, we see a summary of the current payment they'll be making. In this case, it's a cash payment option they've selected, and they'll be paying down the deposit for a total amount of $1,920. If they want to, they can download that invoice directly, but that will also be sent to them via email after they've made this payment. On the left-hand side, we see we've given the customer a couple different options for making that payment, either via credit card or ACH debit. After making their selection on the payment type they'd like to use, they can then enter in their information. One thing I want to mention here is that if the customer were to enter an unauthorized or invalid payment type here, our system will prompt them with an error message. In this case, we will give an example of entering debit card information into the credit card field. And here we can see that we're then asking the customer to please use another card. So here we're going to drop in a sample credit card number. Customer name here, zip code. And you can see we also prompt the customer with a little message here letting them know that credit card processing fee may apply to this payment. And if they were to click next, they would then see that final payment amount. So here we'll click next. And we can see that that credit card information has been accepted. And on the right-hand side, the updated total amount due today is now $2,000, up from the original $1,920. In this case, there was a charge of 4.2% for that processing fee that has then been passed on to the customer for that total amount due today. Now, there are different abilities to handle smart surcharging in OpenSolar. With that enabled, it will pass the maximum fee on to the customer in states where that's allowed. But I would definitely recommend checking out our Smart Surcharging Help Center article for more information on how we handle those fees. In this example, we're going to proceed with the payment so the customer can then click that pay button. And after this loads, we'll see a message indicating whether that payment has been completed or not. Great, so now we get that big green check mark. The customer knows that payment has been completed and it's now pending in your account. Here, you can customize the messaging that they receive once that payment's been completed. And the customer, again, can download that invoice directly if they so choose. That being said, once this payment has been made, the customer will also receive an email letting them know that that payment has been completed, which we'll show you in this example here. So now that that payment has been made, the customer receives this email indicating the total payment amount, the method, and the date that that was made. And if they want to download that invoice directly, they can pop open that PDF and pull this directly from that email. If you have any additional questions on cash flow and the integrated checkout experience, please let our team know, as we're always here to assist. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.